I'm Madeline Donahue and I'm going to show you how to burn an image onto a screen. First of all, you need to get some transparency film. You make a printout, and screen printing is a positive film process, so you just print out onto the transparency film the way that you see the image, the way that you want to see the image. This transparency film can be purchased at any kind of paper retailer or Staples. I think you can get it at Staples. We got this stuff at A.I. Friedman, which is in New York City. First you coat your screen. This is an empty screen, so this is just to show you how to put the transparency onto the screen, because you don't want to expose a screen to light once you've put emulsion on it. So, just for the sake of the demonstration, I'll show you how to put your transparency on your screen. Imagine there's emulsion here. You're just going to take a piece of Scotch tape and put it lightly on both ends of your transparency. Emulsion is going to be on this side of the screen. You just lightly tape it in the middle of the screen. When you go to print, the positive image is going to have been burned into the screen. You want to use an inkjet printer when you print your image onto the transparency, because a laser printer burns the ink into the transparency. It doesn't make an opaque image. You need to have a really, really solid black color for burning the screen. You want to use an inkjet printer because it'll just lay the ink on top of the transparency instead of burning it into the transparency. So here is the exposure unit. This is what you're going to be printing with. The film is going to be closest to the glass, closest to the light. Then the screen will go on top of that. Then you'll put a piece of black felt over that. Remember, you're not going to be doing any of this with the light on. I'm just showing you this way, just so you can see everything, how it works. We have this piece of foam here that distributes the weight. We're going to put some weights on top. We use a high school yearbook, dictionary for part of it, a huge dictionary for the other half. There's tons and tons of weight that's just distributing all across the screen. So that's just the demonstration. Now I'll show you the real thing. Here is the image we're burning. I'm placing it on the exposure unit just to make sure that everything is positioned the right way up. You want it to be like in the middle of the exposure unit so that all the light is going to be distributed equally. All that's done, it looks good. I'm going to turn off all the lights because it's really important that you're in as much dark as possible. And then I'm going to go grab the screen out of our dark room. Lights off. Grabbing the screen. I'm just going to tape it on real fast. I've already put the felt on in total dark, and then I put insulation on. Now I'm stacking the books on top to weigh down everything. We set a timer. Our exposure unit burns screens in 15 minutes, so we have a timer set for 15 minutes. I just flip the switch on, the exposure unit is on, and it's burning for 15 minutes. It's finished exposing. I'm taking it into the dark room, to the washout room, to rinse out. You want it to be in total darkness until you put water on it. Dry pretty quickly. It's nice to put tissue paper underneath it, just absorbs a little bit of the water. After this, you're ready to print. Thanks for watching. Bye.